What's up, Bobby? All right, let's get into your waving videos. We're going to check out first your waving freestyle for June 21st. All right. Looks like we have no music or maybe quiet, not sure. We shall see. Oh, it's Moments in Love. Okay, cool. One of the great classic popping tracks of all time. Super famous track, great for waving. Nice. He's playing with some slow-mo. Nice. So when you do slow-mo, you want to decide if you're going to be pure slow-mo or going to add some stops and hits in the slow-mo. Looks like you're kind of in between both, but not quite sure what you're choosing. Okay, so it looks like you're doing some pauses in the slow-mo. So have it a little bit more deliberate, a little more intentional when you do it. Make sure it's time to the music too. And also I would advise to turn up the music so I could hear better. But good job so far. Looks like your technique in slow-mo is pretty decent. You're on a good path with it. So keep it going. You just need to clean up the walk a bit more. I highly recommend check out Boogie Frantic for that. He's got, in my opinion, some of the best slow-mo walks on the planet. All right, playing with some trace waving. Looks like you're keeping the glide over the skin very well. A little bit of digits. Into wave. Okay, looks like your core is a little weak on the wave. From the shoulder to the chest to shoulder. Make a look into that. That looked a little better. But again, your core, your body roll core is lacking a little bit, kind of like what we talked about last time. Nice, nice wave on the up. Good. Taking it down to the ground. Nice. Uh-oh. I was a little sloppy. But I like where you're going with it. I like where you're going with that movement. Keep it going. Just clean that up. Work on that posture on the ground. That could be a nice ground wave. So I would recommend moving to the beat. I'm not sure if you know this song, or it's a great opportunity to practice your musicality. Since it's a classic song, pretty much all the noises, every popper should know this song like the back of their hand. Nice. That was a good concept. That was great there. Looks like your shoulder's a little stiff here. There, I'm a little confused as to the wave, where you're going with it. Okay, now I can see a little better. Yeah, your arm waves are a little sloppy, like they're a little stiff. So you need to work on your ripple waves. I highly recommend your ripple waves so that you can really create these nice waves in different directions. Okay, let's rewind that. Let me check that. Yeah, here's where it got lost a little bit. Yeah, not quite sure where you're going here. Yeah, that arm wave needs some work right there. Okay, so lifted leg. All right. I think that move is a nice attempt, but I don't feel like you're quite ready for it yet. Continue to work on your basic arm waves and body waves and trace waves, making sure you work on your core. And when you want to start getting into more advanced concepts like what you just did there, balancing on one leg and waving in the air, you're going to need to, like, if you want to get that movement down, you need to stand in that position, balancing, and really just drill the wave while holding one leg in the air. It's a good move. It's an advanced waving move. So kudos to you for attempting it, but it still needs a lot of work. And before you even attempt it, I feel like you still need to clean up your basic waving technique still, and balance too. All right, so you went down to your knees and you do like a little knee switch. That is a great move. Boogie Frantic uses that one a lot. When you come down, you wave down and you bring it down to your knees as you're in that posture, like right around there. Then you bring the wave and switch the leg as part of the body wave and then bring it back up, if that makes sense. So in other words, incorporate your leg switch as a part of the wave. Make sure you send it down through and then leg switch down below and then bring it back up. Looks like you're playing with some hand waving and floating. Nice. Those look nice. Cool. I like this concept here. This is nice. Great hands floating down. Okay, that wave was a little unclear. Increasing power. Nice around the head trace wave. That was nice. That's a good move. Around the head trace wave. Good. That looked nice. That looked better right there. That was a nice wave. Right at the very end there. Let's review that. Okay, starting right around, you go around the head. And you did it twice, so that, if you were in a battle, that wouldn't really slide very well. You don't want to repeat the concepts too soon right after the other. So make sure you don't waste that concept too much. Okay, here, that wave was nice. That wave was cool. So it was kind of weird how you exited out of it, but the trace wave looked better. Okay, cool. So that's the commentary for this video. Let's move on to putting it all together, aka waving it all together. Oops. Let's go back. All right. All right. I believe you're supposed to start with the arm wave first. So I'm a little confused here why you're starting with body wave, unless you're just practicing body wave getting warmed up. Okay, so make sure when you do your body waves, you want to have staggered feet, okay? So one foot in front, one leg in back. This will help sending the body wave down. Okay, coming up, it's nice. You did a nice, undulation. That's looking good. But draw it out longer. Really let the wave be milked out. Let it draw for a long time. Take your time coming up. And looks like your shoulders and elbows and arms came up a little quickly. So I would have loved to see you slow down that wave a bit more. And that was strange, coming up and then you kind of forced your elbows a little back. that was not clean at all. I feel like you want to avoid that. But I see you're attempting. This is drilling, okay? So no worries, no worries. This is what drilling is for. Looks like you're practicing the ripple wave, okay? Looks like you're practicing ripple wave added into body wave, which is a great attempt. But I highly recommend, if you're going to do that, make the ripples smaller. Yours are pretty big. I want to see you do them smaller so that we refine the ripple first before you go into bigger ones. And there it's losing its picture. You're kind of going like this, and it's kind of losing its sense of illusion. Kind of looks like you're just like pawing the air a little bit. So like I said, practicing slow and making sure you really roll each isolation to maintain the illusion. Then you can do faster, and then it will look cleaner. But good job, you're leading from the elbows as you come back, so that's good. At least on the left arm. Looks like you had a little spasm there in the chest there. Yeah, watch out for those. I would say that's a little unconscious. That might have been an unconscious movement maybe. But see, again, once again, you kind of threw the elbows up a little too fast. So I'm a little confused on this video, Bobby. When we do waving it all together, I put a combo and tutorial. It's supposed to be arm wave, back to an arm wave, and then to a body wave, coming up on the body wave, and then trace wave, trace, and then switch to a trace wave. That's what it should be. So I would love to see you redo this video with the combo I gave you in the waving it all together video. Unless this was mistitled and maybe you were just training your ripple waves and body waves, then okay. But if you're doing the waving it all together combo, it's completely different, and I highly recommend you redo the video and try it again. All right, so we have 2 ripple wave snake digit practice, one on 20th of June and one on July 1st. And then last but not least, we have a waving freestyle at the end. Okay, so let's see your progression here. Oh, this might be the same video that we just did. Perhaps you accidentally uploaded both. So that was nice there. Yeah, I think what happened here is you accidentally uploaded both. Let's see if they're the same time length. 3:16 and, this was only 1 minute and 6. Okay, so maybe they're different videos. Okay, interesting. Okay, nice, playing with some digits a little bit. That's a little strange. I would never really just go like this. Looks a little creepy. Keep them together. You want to have them flow into each other. Nice, digit here, that's good. Nice, doing the lotus, great. Okay, when you do that one, you're working on this, but it looks like your wrists are a little further apart. You want to connect the palms. When you do the lotus, keep the base of your palms connected. So when you close, they're in together, they're hugging, and then they open, and the palms are connected, right? If they're not connected, it's a little different. It still looks kind of cool, but it's a different concept. But I like where you're going. This is good. You're on a good path with digits. This is great. Good. Very nice. Very nice. Yes. Looks like you already have digits. Nice. All you need to do is refine your concepts a bit more. Very good, Bobby. Very nice digits. Okay, that snaking looked really jerky. I think what you're trying to do is doing the one isolation at a time. But it looks like it's still extremely awkward in your body. You want to go back and review the snaking video and try to pace with me. Try to feel the pacing that I go in the video. This will help you achieve better feeling of the snaking style. Here it just kind of looks like you're doing that old 80s club dance that you see in like Will Ferrell and what's that movie? Ah, man, I can't remember that movie, but the snaking has yet to be downloaded still, but I admire your attempt to try. It looks like you're leaning forward a bit when you start doing it. It looks like you're kind of hunching forward. You want to stay on a perpendicular plane, like horizontal plane. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Or maybe it's vertical plane. But when you do snaking, you want to stay in this plane, meaning you don't want to tilt forward or tilt back too much yet. You can later. But for now, until you get the basic snaking isolations, head, shoulders, waist, and then head, shoulders, waist, try to get that in a nice flow before you go and start moving into 3D space. Nice arm waving with the snake. Okay, good. You're on a good path there. Okay, good. So next time I recommend practicing slower. This will help you really, you meet it. When you practice slow, when I say slow, I say excruciatingly slow. That's when you really start to master these styles and get more body. But let's see your second one. Maybe you did more improvement here. Let's see how it goes. Nice. Starting with staggered feet already. Good. Very nice. That body wave looked decent. Okay, let's go back. Let's see again. Decent. Okay, so a few things here. So it looks like your core can be accentuated a little more. And when you bring your arms up on the arm wave, you're bringing up a little too quickly, okay? Really take time to thrust the wave upwards from your knees to your hips, to your stomach, to your chest, and really take time to milk that coming on the up. And then you can wave the arms outward into ripples. But it seems like you're rushing the arm waves on the coming up part. So be aware of that. Slow it down. Nice dive with the head. That looked good. That was a nice power wave there. Okay, your ripples are losing the elbows. Okay, you're rippling, but you're only rippling from the hands. You want to incorporate the elbow. Okay, this will make it more unified. When you're going just the hands, it's weaker. It's not as strong. So when you incorporate the elbow with the hand wave, then the ripple wave looks much better. So don't forget your elbows on the ripple waves. Playing with trace wave a little bit. Coming back. Looks like your head looks nice sometimes when you're going down. But when you're coming up, it seems like you're having struggles with incorporating and integrating the head in a proper sequence, in a nice natural flow. So again, the only way you're going to really know how to tap into this concept cleanly is doing it slow. Again, missing the elbow there a bit. That was interesting coming up. Okay, now you're doing more elbow. Also, when I wanted to mention too, when you're coming up, sometimes you lead with your hands when you're coming back up on the body wave to the hand waves. And this is not the right sequence, okay? You want to make sure that you either come up from the body wave going from chest to shoulders roll, and then elbows roll, and then wrists and hands roll. The fingers and hands come last, okay? I can see here that your hands and fingers are coming up too soon. The other way is waving from the hips to the chest to the head. The head does this roll, and then the shoulders roll after. So there's different options. Okay, so here you are practicing snaking. It still seems not quite as embodied. I would recommend before you add in snake arms, just really work on your core snake, meaning your head, shoulder, and waist. Get that nice and downloaded and embodied. And then once that's cleaned up and much more natural for you, then we can add in the snake arms. But the ebb and flow, like the cadence, is you're on the right track with it. But I'm sorry to say this, but right now it doesn't look like it's snaking. If an average person would just see this, they'd be a little confused as to what you're doing. They would be like, what is this guy doing? And this is what happens when we try to attempt more advanced styles and not have them fully embodied. The advanced styles just end up looking really strange and awkward. And some movements you can get away with that, but things like snaking, it's not going to really work. So again, practicing slow, come back to the basics and work on your core snaking segments. The timing of the arm wave and the snake is good. But yeah, again, it's still not quite embodied. You need to practice slow and you need to work on the core, snake, head, shoulders, and waist. If anything, keep your hands behind your back. And see, you're not even doing the waist. You're just doing head. You're just kind of moving and grooving your head. Shoulders are very limited. No, it's not like a groove like this. When I said the groove, it's more like feeling in the movement. But you need to go boom, boom, and then side and really dive deep, side windy motions. So that body wave is a little weak there. You missed your knee and you came up too fast. You want to avoid coming up too fast on your body waves. Really make sure you take your time coming up. But your digits look nice. Oh, I can see some imperfections now a little bit. That looked a little better. Good. That looks nice. That looks nice. Good, good. You have a nice sequence in that one. Good. A little blow away. Very nice, very nice. So your digits are looking nice, bro. Keep it up. You're on a good track with that. All right, last but not least, we have your last waving freestyle, July 2nd. Got some Beat Slayer. Yeah, snaking is still, you have quite a ways to go with the snaking still. Yeah, it's still not looking very relaxed, nor is it embodied quite yet. At least you're leading from the head, so that's good. At least you got that part down. Now it's time to incorporate shoulders and waist and go a little deeper with those segments of the body. Body wave is a little weak there. You forgot the chest. Arm waves look a little weak too there. Trace wave is looking nice. Okay, good. Bring the trace down more when you go down your hips. Nice. Playing with isolation, good. Nice chest expansion, good. Nice isolations there, good. Good. See, now you're seeing, I'm seeing you practice slow. This is great. This is very good. It's allowing you to sink into the isolations more and experiment and embody those isolation points. So very good, Bobby. You're on the right track. And not to compare, but honestly, you're definitely, one of the more proficient students in the program. So you're doing great, but there's still much to be worked on. And I feel like waving is probably one of your stronger styles than the other styles I've seen you do. So even though I'm giving you a lot of critiques, it's still, you're still on a good path with it, especially with your digits and your body waves and your trace waving. You're on a good path, but just remember those tips I gave you. And hopefully when we can train in person, I can go over them more in tune with you. All right, Bobby, so it seems like that's the end of your videos, and I will upload this and send it to you as soon as possible. Good job, Bobby. Keep it going, and I'm so proud of you. Keep training, and much love. Peace.